before showing you how you can add attachments to a purchase, I want to back up a step and demonstrate something that I've touched on previously, which is that you can see previous year and previous state of residence purchases for the purpose of running reports, and also for the purpose of editing them if necessary. So, for example, we saw that Jane has previously lived in the state of Rhode Island. So if I go to the state drop-down and I select the state of Rhode Island, I will see Jane's tax year 2019 purchases while a resident of the state of Rhode Island. If she had been a resident of Rhode Island in previous years, for example in 2018, and I wanted to look at those records and work on them, I could then change the tax year, and if she'd had any 2018 purchases, they would show up here and they would show up on reports. But as it turns out, she doesn't. So that is how you would look at previous states and previous years if you move around a little bit. Okay, now let's show you how to attach documents and pictures to a purchase. For this demonstration, I'm going to use John Q. Public because I happen to have a dummy invoice done up for him. And we're going to say that John Q. made an eBay purchase of a Sony camera on July 21st of 2019. He categorizes it as electronics. John, you'll notice, is a resident at this point of the state of Massachusetts. The model number is the A7R2. Serial number, I don't know what it is, but we will see that in a minute. And of course, John would have entered the correct number here. And the description is digital camera. John won an auction for $1,300, and the calculated state tax obligation John has to the state of Massachusetts is $81.25. Now, this was a purchase from a private seller of a used item, and we will see that sales tax wasn't collected. So John does indeed have this obligation to the state. Notes not necessary. Subcategory, John uses photography. Condition is not new, but it's in great condition. And the location is going to be we'll say John has a photo cabinet and he put it on the second shelf. And we add the record. Now John wants to attach a copy of his invoice as well as two pictures of the camera. One showing the camera complete, and the other showing the serial number of the camera, which could be important if it's stolen or destroyed. And here's how we do it. Okay, so John proceeds by double clicking on the yellow rectangle under the word attach. And he clicks the add button. And he is prompted to navigate to the location on his computer where he has stored the documents and pictures that he'd like to attach, which in John's case is in his Google Drive, inside a folder called 2019 Taxes, which contains a folder called 2019 Sales Tax Receipts. John has 2 pictures and an invoice copy. You can see that they all populate here. He says OK, and now they're attached. Now, by once again double clicking on the rectangle, you can open these individual items. You can see a copy of the eBay invoice showing that John paid $1,300 plus shipping, less the coupon, and that no sales tax was collected. Also, you can see the 2 pictures that John has attached. One of them shows the serial number of the camera. And the other is just a full view of the camera for insurance purposes. And that is how you do that. Now, one thing I just want to mention before concluding this video segment is that I've shown you a number of examples of transactions, not a large number, so that when we look at these people's purchases, we see just small numbers of items. But I want to give you a real-world example of the use of this program. As I said, I wrote it for myself. I've been using it in the tax year 2019, and currently, to date, as of the middle of December, my tax report is 7 pages long. Now, it doesn't look anything like Mary's report. At 7 pages are mostly small dollar items with small dollar sales taxes due, but they do add up. And I have a complete itemized record for the year 2019. So once again, thank you for watching this video, and in the next one, I think we will look at the administrator's functions. So until then, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.